Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So welcome to all the devotees to this Sunday feast. Especially first to pay my humble obeisances to my spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, and also my heartfelt prayer and my Dandavat Pranam to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And my core of the heart, I am just to give my obeisances to the temple president, who is really to help me to come to Australia to speak about the pastimes of the Lord, and that's why I'm very, very thankful to His lotus feet. Without His mercy, I can't come to the Australia. This is all the blessings of Prabhuji's. That's why I'm really very thankful. And when I reached here, I'm only to asking to Nitai Prem Prabhu when I can meet with the Prabhuji. Only His blessings I can reach here, and He is giving me the permission to speak something. So maybe I have not so much knowledge. I'm begging to the blessings of all the devotees, especially Prabhuji's, and those who are senior devotees are here. Please to pray for me that I can say something, and that is really to help your Krishna consciousness. Connected, timid out. Connected, timid out. That one is connected. This one connected. Yes. Yes, connected. Try to refresh this page. The internet is there, but from Zoom to YouTube. Okay, let's see. Hare Krishna. So first we will do 5 minutes kirtan, then we can start. Especially the devotees asking that I should speak about the glories of Vrindavan, or the mood of Vrindavan. So I'll try to speak that, okay? Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Girivaradhari. Please try to blessing with this prayer. Deep your heart. Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Girivaradhari. Jashodanandana Krishna Thank you everybody to participate with them. Shall we start the class? A little bit, I think so I'm late. But I'm begging the permission to everybody. When I'll start the class, if it is a little bit takes the time, a little bit tolerate me. Because when I'm going to class, maybe sometime I cannot to maintain the time. Because especially the whose topics is telling the devotees to speak about the glories of Vrindavan. Vrindavan is that kind of place. One of the South Indian poet is telling this whole world to make it a base. And the whole world, the 7 ocean, if you make the ink, still you cannot to finish the glories of Vrindavan. So can you imagine how can we just 1 hour can complete the whole class? So I'll try my level best, whatever Radharani, Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual master and senior devotees, the blessings, I'll try my level best to speak about that. Whatever I will speak, whatever I am learning, Srila Prabhupada books, Acharya's books, all credit goes to them. I am not to say anything from my words. Okay? So first we'll pray some Mangalacharan, then we will start. Om Aggana Timirandrisha Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manohavishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Shayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Shapadantikam Bande Aham Sigurura Sri Juta Padava Kamalam Siguruna Vaishnavancha Sirupam Shagrajatam Shauganarunatamitam Tam Sajivam Shadaitam Shabadutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Shaugana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Cha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Patsatya Veshatarine Jayo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Vrindai Tulasi Devai Priyai Keshava Shacha Krishna Bhakti Pradidevi Shatabhatai Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. So first when you start my class, I'm in the Kirtan, I was telling that you please do clapping when I'm singing. Most of the time, when I'm going to village preaching in West Bengal, I'm in the India. I'm basically coming from my Vrindavan. So when I'm going to the village area, 80% people come to me and saying, especially the Matajis, they are saying, Prabhu, please to check my hand, what is my fate? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Dasho Pacho Mili Grihete Boshiya Kirtan Karove Shokole Hate Talidiya. If anybody get together just like today we are in Sunday feast, we are all together. When you are chanting to clapping your hand, whatever the bad lines and bad fates in your life, everything will vanquish. That's why anytime you go to the kirtan, you must be to clapping. You don't know that what is going on by your kirtan when you are clapping. That's why it is very important. When you come to the kirtan, you have to, when you are standing, that time you are just to shaking like this, and when you are sitting, at least to clapping. Then it is very important for our life. Sometimes we are just like to sitting like army man. The Krishna not understand. He's really to coming for me, or he is just to coming for look over what is something is happened or not. That's why it is very important that when you come to the temple, we have to using our all kinds of organ for the Lord. Then it will be purified, isn't it? So Punna Prabhu is coming. He's telling me that Prabhu, you are coming from Vrindavan. You can speak about the glories of Vrindavan. I said yes, but I think so. The glories of Vrindavan, same time I can speak about the mood of Vrindavan, because we are. Yes.
Request everyone, please switch off their mobiles, and if the kids are making noise, please make sure the kids are silent. And if when we take them outside, they settle down and we bring them back into the state. Hare Krishna. Because it's very hard for the speaker to speak, otherwise the concentrate. Hare Krishna. Sorry.
Okay. So most of the time, I saw the devotees are going to Vrindavan, but they don't understand that how can we just to live in Vrindavan? What mood we should keep in Vrindavan? Which way we should go to Vrindavan? Then later you can understand the glories of Vrindavan. First you need to, what consciousness, what mood you can take to Vrindavan. Isn't it? Sometime you can see in your life, somebody don't like you, somebody likes you, somebody criticize you, but that time you are sometime be hearted. Oh, he don't like me, she don't like me. Actually, nobody like you, nobody distress you, nobody this. It is depend on what type of consciousness that person will think about like you. So that's why you never be disheartened for the other person. You don't give it the happiness or distress to someone's hand. It is depend on that person what quality he is thinking about like you. Just like our life is like a water. If you put the water in the black pot, then water looks like a black. If you put in the water in the like a red pot, then water looks like a red pot. So when you go to the person, it is depend on what type of people you are not there. It is depend on what type of consciousness that people he will think about like you. Understand? So such like somebody go to Vrindavan and they will come. Oh, there is so many monkeys. So many pandas are hankering money, this, that. Oh, it's too much. And rubbish. Road is not clean. And if you are going to Kartik time, it was so heavy crowd. Oh, it is rubbish. They will say something like this. Because he is not devoted. Or somebody going, oh, I went to Vrindavan. There is very nice. So many monkeys. There is very nice one place. I like it. Especially Mataji. Don't be upset. Loi Bazaar, Gangotri and Ganga Prasad. That is the main temple in Vrindavan. The two shops are main temple. Oh Prabhu, when devotees are coming, I just to sit with them and make itinerary. How many days you are spending, Mataji? I am Prabhu coming for 5 days. Okay, Mataji, one day we'll go to Nandaga Varsana, one day Gokul, one day Govardhan, one day Bandirban, one day Belban. This and Prabhu, please keep 1 day. Just for, I just coming for some of the, my deities paraphernalia I will purchase in Loi Bazaar. Prabhu, do you know some shop? I said, I know. Okay, Prabhu. I said, how much time you will spend there? Prabhu, just half an hour I will finish it. Half an hour. And I went with her and just to enter in the Ganga Prasad. 1.5 lakhs of rupees is purchased only the gopi dress. I said, Mataji, this is 5 hours. Oh, Prabhu, we can't get it this kind of things in Australia. It's too much. You know, there is so many friends and these. So people are going for shopping. One time, one of our senior devotees is asking, some devotees asking, you are going to Vrindavan, all the places you are going, the different places monkey in the different qualities. But Loi Bazaar areas monkeys, they are only hankering. Whatever you can take, it just to he grabs you. Then that Prabhu said, this monkey's previous life was a devotee. Because he came here to grab him. Which shari is good? Which copy dress is good? Oh, he's take my one maybe. Last life I didn't take this one. That's why this life I'll just to grab it. So that's why this monkey's mentality is previous life. It is also Bhagavad Gita saying, Jam jam bapi smaranam tad bhavo kalevaram. What type of mentality you will just to leave the body? Next life you will get such kind of body, isn't it? But Vrindavan is not like that. Prabhupada is saying, Vrindavan is not a piece of land. Vrindavan is the state of consciousness. State of consciousness. Like our Madhu Mataji came. She went to Vrindavan just a long time before. She said, Prabhu, I just visited you. I forgot Australia. I don't want to go. Please keep me here. Please keep me. I don't like to go back. I said, you go, bring Prabhu. Then I will just allow. This is like that. Narottam Das Thakur says, Bishaya Chariya Kabe Shuddha Habe Man Kabe Ham He Riba Madhur Vrindavan. Hey Prabhu, when that day will come, that my heart will totally free from all kinds of material attachment, that day I can see the real Vrindavan. So Narottam Das Thakur said, Vrindavan you don't go when you have the attachment in this material world. Even if you read in the Prabhupada books, Krishna book, Prabhupada, the last page he wrote it, for whom is the Vrindavan? Prabhupada said, Vrindavan is at the end of your life. When family don't like you, your wife don't like you, your husband don't like you, your children don't like you, think about when this person will die. This person will die. That day open the door of the Vrindavan. There is an example of Draupadi. When Draupadi's shari was just pulling and pulling and pulling by Dushashan, Krishna is sitting. Radharani next to you. Radharani said, you are devotee, you not to help her. How such kind of people you are? You are so terrible. Krishna said, one time you look at, she is going to everybody's lotus feet. But don't think about me, that I am Krishna waiting for you. He going to Dushashan lotus feet. He going to Duryodhan lotus feet. He going to Bhishma Deva's lotus feet. She going to everybody's lotus feet. But she don't want to pray for me. That's why I'm waiting. I'm going to someone person. When she can understand all the doors is open, only Krishna's door is open for me. That time I'll just to go. That's why we have sometimes think about it. Prabhu, I'm so much suffering. Still Krishna not to helping me. That time you think about, really I'm want to the Krishna in my life? Really I'm just to leave it everybody only to that wants the Krishna in my life? I'm always to say one word. Krishna don't like the 50-50 mass. Krishna like the 100% mass. If you are 50% keep in your family and 50% you keep in Krishna, Krishna will just to sit down. Even this is also modern love. If any boy and girls will love it, and one girl love to one boy and 50% love to another boyfriend, they never to love. This is not a love, this is a lust. Krishna don't like 50-50 mass. Krishna likes the 100% mass. If you read in Bhagavatam, the personalities, the exalted personality, Krishna help when they are totally leave it everything. That time Krishna is coming in front of them. Yes, so Vrindavan is not like that. That I'm going and just to take the mood, I'll go to, and somebody going to Vrindavan, they keep their list in, I'll go to Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. Why? That is the divine, one of the loving, the atmosphere is there, Sajan and Mamtas to live in. Vrindavan is the pure love land. There is a Radha Krishna is doing the greatest love is there. That's why Vrindavan, the 6 Goswamis estate, they are full of love, the nectar to get it. There is a deities of Madan Mohan. There is a deities of Madan Mohan. There is a 7 Goswamis temple in Vrindavan. The first temple is Madan Mohan. That is Sanatana Goswami worship the deities. Actually the deities previous time first to worship the Bajranath. When Bajranath, Krishna left this planet and all the Pancha Pandavas left this planet. That time Parikshit Maharaj was the king of this world, and Vajranabh was the king of Mathura, Vrindavan. Vajranabh never can see the Krishna. That time Vajranabh asked to Mother Uttara, I want to establish some deities in Vrindavan. Said, okay, you go and made some deities. So he brought it the 3 deities. And Mother Uttara saw the 3 deities and said, any deities not looks like a Krishna. And he was shocked. I made it the 3 deities, but still anyone is not looks like a Krishna. Then Mother Uttara smiled and said, Beta, don't worry. But 3 deities don't look like a Krishna, but each and every deity's different parts of the body looks like a Krishna. So Madan Mohan waist to lotus feet is Krishna. Gopinath shoulder to waist is Krishna, and Govinda the faces looks like a Krishna. Faces looks like a Krishna. According to the timing that deities goes under the mud. Then Advaita Acharya Thakur, yesterday was the appearance day of Advaita Acharya. He found the deities in bank of the Yamuna, and later that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to his dream and said, Advaita, you come to the Vrindavan for bhajan, then who will just to propagating this Hare Krishna Mahamantra? So please to leave it the deities in Mathura, in one of the Brahmana's house. I will come. I will send the person, right person who can worship the deities. Then Sanatana Goswami, when by the instruction of Lord Chaitanya he came to the Vrindavan, then that time Vrindavan was totally empty. Even nobody is there. Previous time people knew that Vrindavan means the dying place. When somebody can go, I heard from my father that when somebody can go to Vrindavan, they just like to sign up. Maybe they will die to left in Vrindavan. They will never come back. But now I am going to Vrindavan, I am thinking I am coming to America. There is so many things is there now. But during that time only jungle. Even the Goswamis to eat something, they're going to bake the lumps in Mathura. Can you imagine that how empty was in Vrindavan? Then Sanatana Goswami, one day, that he was just to begging and walking 20 kilometers, reaching the one of the house. Purushottam Chobe is Brahmana's name. He knocked at the door. Brahmani opened the door. Baba, after long days you are coming. Real Vrindavan, the Brajavashis, they are very kind-hearted. This is the teachings for us. A sadhu or a devotee is coming to your home. You never to leave it that person without giving something. It is a scripture said, Atithi Narayan. If any guest will come, if you not to speak with that person, if you not to offering something, that day you can understand Lakshmi Devi has gone to your home. Buddha Devi in one class to say to his disciple, he said, I am a monk, how can I serve to the visitors? He said, if you have nothing to give it that person, at least you can speak some sweet voice, sweet speech to him, then at least you will be very happy. Then Sanatana Goswami knocked at the door. The Brahmani opened the door and said, Baba, after long days you are coming. You wait, I'll just to bring some chapati and some buttermilk. When Sanatana Goswami is standing and he is chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. You can ask me one question. Prabhu, why Sanatana Goswami not go inside? It is a teachings for us. We are also ISKCON, going to different festival time to begging some lamps to the devotees' house. Maybe our brahmacharis, maybe those who are TMC or core committee go to for Jagannath festival. But don't go to their family life. Don't go to their awe and reverence. If you see their awe and reverence, you are going for Jagannath Ratha, the DT Dires, maybe our Punna Slokas Prabhu's house. Maybe Nitai Prem Prabhu went and he went, Prabhu, you sit, I'll bring the money. Prabhu sitting, oh, Punna Shukras Prabhu's sofa is very nice. Cushion color is so beautiful. I will purchase like this. Oh, his LCD TV is very nice. My wife also liked it. Next time, Prabhu, where you purchase this one? Then forget it, Jagannath Ratha collection. Starting the family collection. Your Mataji also like this cushion. Oh, where is this shop? Please to give me. Prabhu, your receipt. Receipt I am giving. I know that I will come in. Please to give me that address. So think about. There's a one time Jagannath Das Babaji, when he was in Vrindavan, that one of the sheikhs in Delhi invited him. Babaji, you come to my home. He said, I can go to your home. But one condition. You'll give me the place in your toilet. Why you are going to toilet? You are a devotee, you are one Babaji. He said, Vishair anno khaile molin hoy mon, molin chitte na hoy Krishna Spuran. If I go to the Vishay, those who are mundane person in his house, to see his awe and reverence, see his good wife, children and everything, maybe my heart also coming to such kind of family intensity. Oh, I will also, ish, what I did in my Babaji life. If I have a good wife, she is also massage me, make some prasad, this and that. So this is the teachings. That's why Sanatana Goswami is standing outside, not go to the inside and chanting there. So this is we have to learn. Anytime you are going for collection, don't go to there too much to their awe and reverence. You are standing there where you take to your what purpose. You will keep focus on that purpose. Don't go to see their family life, this and that. Then you will forget your target. Forget your target. Do you know why Prabhupada is successful in Western world? All the Swamis went before the Prabhupada. They forgot their target. But Prabhupada never forgot that target. That is the Prabhupada perfection. Everybody went to Swamiji, Swami Vivekananda also went, different person also went. But they are also more intelligent, they more knowledgeable, but they not become successful. Why? Why? Because which purpose they went? See the American awe and reverence, see the Australian awe and reverence, to forget everything. But Prabhupada never forget. Prabhupada never forget. I'll tell you one story. One time, would you like to hear one story?
Yes.
Is it really interesting?
Yes.
Somebody boring to my class? Shall I tell a story?
Yes.
One time, one king, he has a big palace in the big kingdom. But in financial point, to whomever he just appointed, he just robbing. So he was thinking, if I get a one person, the honest person, I'll give the triple salary. But he should not to rob. Whatever he'll want, he'll just to tell me, I'll give it. But don't rob. Then he was announced the whole village. Then nobody is coming. Anybody come, the king is not very satisfied. Finally, after 7 days, evening time, one boy came. He has a torn dhoti, one of the kurta, looks like a shabby, one of the suitcase. He says, Hey Maharaj, if you allow me, I'm just to complete my master degree. My mother left the body few days before. I can join you there. Then just like interview and everything. So that is perfect. He's thinking, the king is first thinking, he is a poor man. He will join the financial point, then he will be more biggest robber. Because he is a poor man. To see the awe and reverence. But at least to see his face and innocent and everything. Then king thinking, okay, let me one time try. Within 1 month, he just to achieve so much of, the fame and name through the king. King was so pleased to that boy. But the member, they are not satisfied. Because now they cannot do robbed. Because he is the honest. So he check everything. So nobody can rob anything. So everybody going to the against. whatever we can see modern days. When somebody become honest, it is a scripture said, in this material world, if you become honest, that is also problem. If you become not honest, that is also problem. That is also problem. So that all the other core committees, they made a GBC meeting. How can we kick him? Because anything will tell him to the king. King never can hear about his life. Then they finally decide, we will searching some fall points of this boy. They're searching some illegal issues, some ladies issues, some this, that. Nothing to get it. Finally they get it one thing. Every day after the lunch, he's 2 hours locked at the door. Anybody even knocked at the door, he never opened. 3 to 5, he's closed the door. Whole world can just to finish, but he never opened the door. Then that core committee thinking, this not a core committee, the cheating committee, thinking cheater committee, will go to the king and tell, maybe during this time he doing something, with the ladies doing some illegal issue. This is the way we can kick him. This is the way. Always to think about, when you become honest, you want them to learn one thing. When somebody will criticize you, somebody will just to bad things will say about you, that time you will understand you are a famous person. When somebody not to criticize, not to just to speaking about you, that time you can understand you are not a famous. Just like a Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada said. When somebody said, hey, he is a crazy person, Hare Krishna, that time you can understand, now I am maybe chanting. Without person will not to tell that you are a crazy, then you understand I am still not a devotee. When people will say that Sitaram Prabhu become crazy because 2 o'clock wake up and chant Hare Krishna, that time Sitaram Prabhu understand I am become a Ram Sita Bhakta. Without the before, he don't understand I am just like a temple president. So they went to the king and said, your person is very bad, he is doing some illegal issue with the lady, to lock the door. But king is so just to trust that boy. He said, I can't even discuss about this matter. He said, no, you have to tell. Then king called him separately and said, I know that you never can do any bad things, but I trust you so much. But what can I do? The whole committee wanted to know what you are doing during the 2 hours. Please to show us. You think about it is for pleasure of me. Said, okay Maharaj, tomorrow you will come with your all the committee members. I'll show you. When they come to 3 o'clock, knocked at the door. He's opened the door. Everybody going to the under the bed, chair, this, that, to check where is the ladies. Some young girls. He said, don't search. Sit, I'll show you which girl I'm seeing. Sit. And they saw on the floor there is one old broken the suitcase, torn dhoti and one kurta. King asked, what is this? He said, Maharaj, which first day you had appointed me, you told me one thing. Before whatever person I just appointed, they only robbing. And you are saying that, why they are robbing? Because this is the financial department. All the money belongs to your hand. You can do anything. And it is a material world. I can anytime become actors. That's why. Last 12 years I did the service honestly, only for this suitcase. He said, I don't understand. He said, Maharaj, every day, sorry, 1 minute. Every day, after my lunch, I open this box, see my old dhoti, old kurta, and my mother photo. I'm every day to think about. Maybe that person was name is Sujit. 12 years before Sujit was like this. After 12 years, Sudhi was becoming now a big financial minister. If I do one crime, again I have to hold on this broken suitcase. Only this broken suitcase keep me honest. That's what Prabhupada said. If you want to progress in your life, spiritual life, don't forget your past. We are most of the time cannot to approaching Krishna consciousness because you forget the first day of joining ISKCON. First day you come to the ISKCON. Sitaram Prabhu gave me a mala. I am taking my mother calling, Sundar, you come to take prasad. No, Mummy, Sitaram Prabhu gave me a mala. I have to complete my 2 rounds, then I'll come. But when everybody pay obeisances, oh Prabhu, this and that time I'm thinking, now I become a Prabhu. I know the chanting, but we forget it. First when you join in ISKCON, that time I never can think about it. I will become a Prabhu. I am joining ISKCON to become a servant. That is the mood of Vrindavan. That is the mood of Vrindavan. You are going to Vrindavan to think about the gopis' sacrificial mood. Sacrificial mood. When Narad came, Krishna was very sick. Narad went to everybody's house. Nobody can giving the dust of Vrindavan, the dust of lotus feet. Krishna said, have you been to the Vrindavan? Narad smiled and said, Prabhu, I went to Shiv, this elite person, they didn't give the dust of Vrindavan. And you saying that these cowherd girls, boys, they are illiterate, rubbish people, they will give it. Please to go one time. When Narad just to approach in Vrindavan, all the gopis, somebody wearing petticoat, somebody wearing blouse, choli, these and they will just to run. They forget their material consciousness. Asking Narad, how is your kana? How is your kana? So your kana is so sick. It is pain. Have you been to the doctor? I went to the doctor, but doctor said there is one only medication. That is the dust of pure devotee. Immediately the gopis are just to pull the chadar of Naradas and just to do like this, white. Now said, that's why I said that this is the Gaur people, the third class, fifth class people. Hey, you know that what will happen that if you are giving the dust of your lotus feet to on the head of Krishna, you will not your 14 or 21 generation will go to the hell. Hell. There is man and said, Narad, for Krishna's pleasure, not 21, maybe 100 generation we are staying in the hell. That is the pleasure for us. If our Krishna is happy. Our Krishna. So we are going to the Vrindavan. We are think about it, that we are going to the Vrindavan. Why I am giving to the time in Loi Bazaar? Why I am giving to the time for Gopi Iskar, for my shari? Shari. So think about it, that story. Then all the core committee, they started crying. So this is the teachings for us. If we keep our mood in Krishna consciousness, if we keep our mood in Srila Prabhupada, this ISKCON, we need one thing. Don't forget your first day of ISKCON. Don't forget your first day of ISKCON. Only one day you will remember. Forget others day. When you first day come to the ISKCON, which mood? Which mood? If you forget that day, you never approach in Krishna consciousness. This is the mood of Vrindavan. Which way? We are going to this, that way. When I'm just to, sometime I'm just to booking the room for foreign devotees. Oh Prabhu, this the bed sheet is not so good. It is not like that. Oh, aircon is not like that. When you give the class seat and the Bashashan, that time you are saying, the Goswamis are sleeping under the trees. But when I am going to Vrindavan, that time I am thinking, the MBT is very good, Prabhu. It is better than you can choice for me, MBT. MBT is best for me. Prabhupada, when he went to the Western country, wearing the silken dhoti, when he'll come back to Vrindavan, wearing the 20 rupees, the meter of dhoti, and wearing the broken, that coat in Radha Damodar temple. Prabhupada said, when I'm going to Radha Damodar temple, when I'm going to Vrindavan, I'm feeling I'm coming to my real home. Real home. So you have to think about it. I'll tell you another story. What mood one devotee come to Vrindavan? You saw our Krishna Balaram temple. How many of them went to Vrindavan? Here, please to raise up your hand. Sorry to pardon me. So many devotees. Very good. You saw the every temple in front of, just like here is one of the Dan Peti, donation box. Our temple also 3 donation box. In every temple there is front is the donation box. But you not to think about only the donation box people will put the donation. Some of the loving devotees, those who love to Krishna, they also put it some later to Krishna. So there is one Mataji put to the later. We not understand all the language, but one of the Mataji from Punjab, she just left to one of the later. That later is like that. She is asking some question and she is replying the question. So sometime and this later to telling most of the places. Really, the touches of the heart of this later. She wrote to first, Hare Krishna, my dear Sam Sundar, Prabhu, last 6 months I was just meditating, I'll go to Vrindavan. Before the Radhashtami, my son said, Mommy, let's go to Vrindavan. Just I got married, my first children come, my husband and left to the body. From that time I love Vrindavan too much, Radha Shyam Sundar. I just am asking to my son, Beta, when reached the train in Mathura, my son said, Mommy, train will reach in 6 o'clock in the evening. I was thinking excited. 6 o'clock it will reach in Mathura, then half an hour to reach in Vrindavan. Then I must be to take darshan of Radharani's lotus feet. Before I will sleep, I first do darshan of Radharani's lotus feet. So we have teachings. First you go to Vrindavan, don't think about your room, where is this, that. First you have to think about, I to see the lotus feet of Shyam Sundar. But Mataji's train was late. It is reaching in 9 o'clock. She came back to Mathura, that time is very jam. Reaching Vrindavan is 10 o'clock. Son asked to his mother, her mother, Mommy, you not to eat something? Said, no, I don't eat anything. Why not to eat anything? Said, I don't feel any hungry. Prabhu, do you know why I said to my son, I'm not hungry? I took a vow, I'll first go to Vrindavan without darshan of Radha Shyam Sundar lotus feet. I don't take 1 grains. 1 grains. If you achieve something in your life, you need some vow. Without commitment, you cannot do. Prabhupada just like a commitment. When Prabhupada was sick, in a second heart attack, he said, even my dead body, I will die. Please to take my dead body in America because I committed to my Guru Maharaj. At least I can tell in Golok Vrindavan, Guru Maharaj, maybe I cannot to reach there, but my dead body went. This is the teachings for our life. Whatever we have commitment in our spiritual life, we have to complete. Anyhow, Krishna don't like a coward. Krishna like a brave man. Those who are always keep in the commitment. Mataji can't sleep. Son asked, Mommy, you are just doing back and forth. What happened? Are your bodies tiring or paining? I said, no, beta. Just, I'm an old person, you know. You sleep. Do you know Shyam Sundar? She's telling to Shyam Sundar, I can't say my son, beta, how can I sleep? I'm always to meditating when I'll see darshan of Shyam Sundar lotus feet. That's why I'm just the sleep has gone. Sleep has gone. I can't even get to the guest house near the temple, 1 kilometer far away. I wake up 2 o'clock. And do you know, Shyam Sundar, I told my son, you sleep and come to the later. I go. He asking me, Mommy, you can go alone? I said, no problem. Prabhu, do you know, I reach in the temple and I'm standing front. Suddenly my mind is coming. Morning time, everybody wanted to see some auspicious thing. Then whole day become like auspicious. But I'm thinking, I'm an unfortunate lady. Got married, husband had died. I'm a poor. Maybe first Krishna wake up, open the curtain of Pujari, look at my face. Krishna's whole day will be bad. That's why all the pure devotees, sannyasi will be standing in front. That's why, Prabhu, I'm again going to the backside. Do you know, Prabhu? Still I'm going to the backside, I'm thinking, maybe Krishna don't look at me. Because I am not a good devotee. That's why I'm thinking, Shyam Sundar lotus feet will fall into the good devotees. Like Sitaram Prabhu. That's why I'm standing behind the Sitaram Prabhu. When Krishna put on the glance on Sitaram, that backside must be to see that someone is standing. That's why Mataji said, I'm standing one of the sannyasis backside. I'm thinking, Prabhu, please, maybe you not look at me, but you look at the sannyasis face. Through this you will look at me. What kind of mood do you think? Totally the helpless mood. It is the mood of Vrindavan. You will go to the Vrindavan. You don't be arrogant. I have the money, I am going. Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj was telling that. Buy your air ticket and flight ticket, you can't go to Vrindavan. Also Prabhupada said, by your devotion and Guru's devotion or commitment, you can reach in Vrindavan. Otherwise, you are reaching the Taj Mahal. You only see some fancy things, Loi Bazaar, this and that. So, when Mataji was standing behind and to pray, please one time look at me. Please, Shyam Sundar, please, Radharani, please one time look at me. Please, please one time. Because I can't see. Vrindavan, there is one temple name is Bake Bihari. There is one Babaji who was blind person who he wrote so many the poems. By his poems, so many Vrindavan, those who are doing the katha through his books. Through his books. He was blind, he stayed in Govardhan. Every day he come to 30 kilometers walking and standing in the Bihariji. One day Pujari asked, Baba, you are blind, you can't see the Bihariji. Why you are every day coming and going to evening? He said, maybe I am blind. Bihariji is not a blind. I am just giving the attendance. He just to look at. I am giving you the attendance. Such a devotion you can think about it. So when you are come to the temple, you not to think about, you are coming. I am standing to the Gornita and I say, I saw some wooden deity standing, but you lot to look at me. If you see your Sundar Nityananda, then he can say something. But if I will see, I can't see. I can't see you. I only see the just like a wooden deities. He's like that. So Mataji was crying and crying. Really we are going to that kind of mood in Vrindavan? When you are standing to the Shyama Sundar, any Mataji is crying like this? Please Shyam Sundar, please Radharani, one time you look at me. I'm a lot of troubling, tiring way. I'm just coming. One time to look at your glance. Maybe my Madhu Mataji was crying like this. Everything you have to purchase, you need a currency. Dollar, pound, rupees, this and that. Rupa Goswami says, which currency you can get to the glance of Krishna? By the tears. The loving tears. Prabhupada sometimes said, even loving not coming. You have put some ornament or this and that to even make a pretending way, cry. At least one day coming to the real tears. At least coming to one day. So you should beg and cry. She was crying. After this she wrote, Prabhu, do you know, one Mataji also came with me. And that Mataji asked, I asked you to that Mataji, Mataji, what you are asking to Krishna? She said, Do you know my husband is so sick? My son not to get a job, my daughter not get married. That kind of things I proposal to Krishna. Prabhu, everybody come to your Shamsundar, to your lotus feet to ask him to join the family, to recover the family. But Prabhu, do you know what things I want to you, Shamsundar? Very daring things you want. Would you like to hear that? Would you like to hear what you want to ask the Krishna? What blessing? She said, Prabhu, you're breaking my family. Mess my family. Then immediately she also write, you can ask me. Why are you asking this kind of bones? Prabhu, whose families everything is set, they don't come to Vrindavan. Because whose family has a lot of problems, they are hard always to touch with you, let us do. So if my family everything is okay, maybe I don't leave it Australia. If my Australian life is finished, husband, wife fighting, this, that, then my mind always in Vrindavan. Always in Vrindavan. That's why make a mess to my family. Then my heart always. Srila Prabhupada, before to fighting with the wife, he went to the Vrindavan. When the master is coming, he left in Vrindavan. You want tea or me? You know what I'm saying? I want tea. Take the tea. I'm going to Vrindavan. So when some breaking or problems is coming to the family, that time somebody can want to go to Vrindavan. Yesterday Punna Prabhu went to Nityananda Prabhu's house. I said, his son Chaitanya, I asked, do you like Vrindavan or Australia? He said, I like Vrindavan. Later I'm thinking, why this boy like to Vrindavan? But if I ask to Punna Prabhu, he said, no Prabhu, I have a stealing family, this and that. I'm thinking, why Chaitanya want to go to Vrindavan? Later I'm thinking, Chaitanya want to go to Vrindavan because maybe he has a school, so many education, mother pressure, father pressure. That's why I'm thinking, when I go to Vrindavan for 15 days, that time my father, mother never can say, oh, you sit and read. So that is the best place. That is the best place. So you have to understand, when you are set in your life, you can't put it in your mind in Vrindavan. Then finally, Mataji said, Prabhu, I saw everybody come to temple, they are bring some garland, some sweets, some paraphernalia. But I am thinking, I heard that pujaris to give it, they are just from outside, show like this and give it. But Prabhu, I am such kind of insignificant person. If I purchase some sweet, maybe you not accept it. Prabhu, my son, just only doing one of the little job. Every month is giving me 500 rupees for my mobile, for my treatment, this and that. Prabhu, last 6 months, I not using my mobile. Last 6 months, I not purchase my gas tablet. And all the money I accumulate, take to my Shamsundar. But Prabhu, I didn't purchase anything. I'm thinking, in my this insignificant hand, I will purchase something, giving to Shamsundar. Maybe Shamsundar not accept it. Better I put it in donation box. When the pujaris open, by their own will, because they are very pure devotee of you, purchase some fruits, whatever nuts, to give it. Like this way, maybe take, accept it. This is the teachings for us. When you wanted to offer something to Krishna, don't offer your way. Give it to your Guru, give it to Srila Prabhupada. If they will give it, Krishna will accept it. Krishna will accept it. This is the teachings of our life. Prabhupada. And another teaching is that we are going to Vrindavan. If you are going to Vrindavan, you think about it, I am going to Vrindavan to take something to Australia for Krishna. But you are going to Krishna's land. You have purchased the 1 lakh, 2 lakhs rupees of so many gifts. But if Krishna will ask, Punna, you are coming from Australia, you brought it in one packet of nuts. Love means dadati priti girinati. Whenever you go to Vrindavan, Uddhav, Prabhupada said, those who first wanted to go to Vrindavan, they first to read the pastimes of Uddhava. How Uddhava reached in Vrindavan? When Kamsa said that you go and just to make a schedule that he will come to fight with the Chanukyamas, 1 month he is only to meditating. In his mind rath, the mind chariot, he reached in Vrindavan. So Prabhupada said, first when you will cut the ticket that you will next month 16 you will reach in Vrindavan. From today you will meditating what should I do there. I'll every day Mangalarati, I'll do this, I'll do Parikrama, I'll go to Nandaga, I'll go to Barsana. There I'll 1 hour sit chanting Hare Krishna. I'll go to Vrindavan. There I'll see the Vrindavan. There dust. I'll go to Govardhan. There is a soft, dusty and Johnson baby powder soft dust is there. I'll roll there. Are you meditating like this? No. But if you are going to Singapore, you are going to Malaysia, you are thinking. When you are sleeping with your wife, you are thinking, when you will go to Malaysia, we must be to go to there. There is a nice Chinese restaurant. We'll take the food. Oh, we'll go to the Wonderland. There is very nice. I went. You never go to my sweetheart. Please, let's go there. I'll take to you there. So many you are making the schedule this and that. But your husband are thinking, next 16 is coming. Oof, more 7 days. Why not the running? You know, when I'm coming just to come to Emirates, next to me one of the old person in Australia is sitting. We are 11 hours sitting. Just pilot is announced. After 45 minutes, our flight will landing. Everybody started. Somebody started to open box, take some small bag. Then I said to that person, do you know there is a teaching? He said, what? I said, you see, when you understand that we are coming to the final destination, everybody started to take his luggage and everything. If our life is like that, we understand that every time is our last moment of destination. Are you pack up your everything for go back home, back to garden? Every time. We are, even just flight is landing, he's announced. Even he never can say which belt your luggage will coming. Everybody stand. That old man also wait. Stand up. I said, sit, sir. Still more 10 minutes. He still not announced which belt I will get the luggage. He said, how can you understand? I said, I'm a lot of time traveling there. Yes. People see. 11 hours can sit. But last 10 minutes can't sit. Why? Everybody is eager to go to destination. I am thinking, if this mood people can keep in spiritual life, one life he go back home, got it. One life. But our problem is happening these things in Mangalarati. 3:30 maybe, 4 o'clock maybe ringing out. Purnashalaka Prabhu is thinking, oh, it is 4 o'clock. Just 2 minutes. So tired. So cold. Just 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I just to take shower within 2 minutes. That 2 minutes means 8 o'clock. That 2 minutes means, is it happening? All the young gopis? Mommy is calling. Huh? Wake up, babies, wake up. Please, let's go to the temple. Please, let's go. Mommy, 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. That 2 minutes means 2 hours. But that person, that even the air hostess is telling, please sit down, sir, please stand up. Still we not open. People are very eager to come out. I'm thinking, if like this, we are in aeroplane. Our material also aeroplane. We are sitting, we can't move this, that. It is a clusters of Maya. But if you understand, this is my, now get out from the Maya in Mangalarati. That time I'm thinking, 2 minutes. That time you cannot to say to air hostess, okay, I can sit 2 minutes. No, air hostess said better, sit sir, sit 2 minutes. No, I have to go fast. My son is standing outside, my family is standing outside. That kind of eagerness is coming in Vrindavan. Have you been to go to Vrindavan? That time you're thinking, I'm wake up 3 o'clock. Before the Mangalarati, you have to complete everything. If you not come to this kind of mode, you are thinking you are not going to Vrindavan, you are going to Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. That Mataji finally said, Prabhu, I kept some money in my later, but my one request to you, my Sundar. Maybe your pujari will understand, not understand, throw this letter to Dashvi, but my humble request to your lotus feet. Please to keep with the heart of your that devotee. Don't throw this paper in the dustbin. He will not be torn, throw in the courtyard of Shyam Sundar. And when the sweeper will just to sweep and put in all the dust in one corner, when night time comes, air will blow, all my papers will flown, spreading whole Krishna Balaram courtyard. Shyam Sundar night time will dance. Shyam Sundar, this 2,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees is not my donation. In my letter is put it my heart. When you will dance, Prabhu, in my letter one small piece of paper touch your lotus feet. I will thinking might touch my heart to the Shyam Sundar lotus feet. That's why I write it to my letter. That's what Prabhupada is saying. Every devotee should keep a diary. That is the love diary for Krishna. When your wife has gone, your boyfriend has gone, the girlfriend has gone, you wrote it so many points, so many things. But are you maintaining one of the diary for every day to write is something, emotions, your notions in Krishna? Krishna, how can you understand that you love the Krishna? There is one song now, Atsutam Keshama. There is a song. How Krishna will dance? You try to dancing him, teaching him like a gopi. How Krishna will eat in your hand? You are trying to teach him how to eat Mother Jashoda. So this is the mood. We can go to the mood of Vrindavan like totally helpless. How much time, how much prayer, how much love and devotion I can give it to Krishna, give it to Shyam Sundar. Sanatan Goswami, when knocked at the door and opened, he brought it some butter and chapati. He saw the child are playing with the deities. Sanatan Goswami said, Mother, your child is playing with the deities. This is not a toys. Please you keep the deities in altar and worship properly. Otherwise it will affect on your children's life. Next one children was become diarrhea. Mother heart is so much affectionate to the child. Next morning really one child become diarrhea. And Mataji was thinking, that sadhu came and told maybe for not to worship the deities properly, that's why it's happening. Then she told to husband, yesterday one Baba came and said that if you are not worshipping the deities properly, my child will become sick. He said, one thing you do it. The Baba will come tomorrow. This deity actually one Baba gave it to me from Vrindavan. Give it to the deities to his hand. Sanatan Goswami next to went. Mataji said, Baba, you take to this deity. We have a lot of deities here. He said, no, I have no quality to take this deity because I am a mendicant sadhu, I am a vagabond life. I still have no temple, nothing is there. But we are going to the Vrindavan, we are thinking, I will purchase one Laddu Gopal. I will purchase one Radha Krishna. Krishna is such kind of things without the permission of senior devotee, without permission of Guru. Without you get some spiritual divine vision, you don't go. You don't think about I have a money, that's all purchase. I have a awe and reverence, I'll purchase. then you are not a purchase the Shamsundar. You purchase the idol. Purchase that. Then that Mataji was begging, please Baba take. No, I don't take. I can't just to properly to do seva. This is one teachings for us. Which things you cannot to maintain, that things you don't accept it. In our temple service also sometime, you going to Sitaram Prabhu, wanted to see your like a post position. Please Prabhu, give me this service. Are you sure that you can do it perfectly? First you think about it. You do it for the pleasure of Guru Krishna Prabhupada, then you approach. If you're not there only to show up your, then don't ask that. Sanatana Goswami came back. Lord Madan Mohan came to dream. Sanatana, I don't like Mathura. I want to come to you. Prabhu, you want me, but how can you keep you? I am staying under the tree, even not every tree. Every day I am changing the trees. You see, then Madan Mohan said, where there is a love, there is no need of space. There is need only heart. Need only heart. Where there is a love, there is no need of space. There only needed the heart. Please to bring me and keep me in your heart. Sanatana Goswami said, okay, you commitment with me. Never can demand anything from me. Never demand anything from me. Krishna pulled the air and said, okay, I'll commit it. I never demand anything from you. Really? He said, really. We are going to Loi Bazaar, take the tuk-tuk, take the BMW car, buy the Emirates flight, we bring our deities, the good luggage, this and that. Sanatana Goswami has nothing. When Mataji just to gave the deities, Sanatana Goswami holded the deities on the one of the torn clothes and hanging on the neck and cry. And by his tears, on the road he is doing the Abhishekam. Only by his tears. Prabhu, I don't know, I just to take to you. I don't know how can you do puja. I have no mantra, no nothing. I am an illiterate person. I have no prasadam, no plate, nothing, no kitchen. But you wanted to come with me. Why you are just to choose me? Why you not to stay with them? Just to put it in, Lord say, don't worry. A child always to get the greatest pleasure in the lap of mother. You are my real mother. Please with your love and devotion you serve me. Sanatana said, okay. Prabhu, I'll try my level best. Level best. Every day Sanatana Goswami just to worship the deities. We are bathing the deities to our Gomita with the ghee, milk, so many paraphernalia. Sanatana Goswami says no money, no ghee, no milk, nothing. He just to bring one of the clay pot, broken clay pot, brought it the Jamuna water and pouring. When he was pouring, his tear is following the real Jamuna water. Lord is just pulling the hand and tears is falling to the Lord body. Lord is bathing the tears of Sanatana Goswami. Even he has not a good dress. He has one chadar, torn the chadar and wrapped the deities, put on the one of the neem tree, and he went to 42 kilometers of Govardhan Parikrama. This is the teachings for our life. Lord came to the Sanatan life, but Sanatan not to stop his Guru's word. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Vrindavana jaibe, Govardhan Parikrama na charibe. That's why Sanatana Goswami not to give the more value to the worship of deities, to following the instruction of Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, don't stop the Govardhan Parikrama. That's why he left the deities, went to Govardhan Parikrama. Sometimes Madan Mohan asks, Sanatana, you not to feel, think about it. I am in so much heat, cold, you are left to me, you are going to that, I am a child, you are going to Govardhan Parikrama. He said, I didn't say that you come to me. My first priority is not you. My first priority is my Guru's word. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Vrindavane roibe, Govardhan Parikrama na charibe. That's why my first priority is to Govardhan Parikrama. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered me. Because Sanatana Goswami's Guru is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the teachings for us. Sometimes we are mind speculating way just to creating something in our life. What is not to Prabhupada says, what is not to our Guru Maharaj say. Just like we are sometimes see Mangalarati time, devotees wake up and started to do puja from 4:30 to 6 o'clock only doing puja. Prabhupada never said this is Mangalarati. That is only for temple. Our home, 15 minutes you complete your Mangalarati, Kirtan, Mirtan, whatever, finish. 1 hour you have to chant in Mangalarati. Prabhupada gave the priority to Mangalarati for chanting, not for puja. Puja is whole day you do. Whole day you do. That's why we are just to creating something ultra modern things, mind speculation things, what is not Prabhupada says. It's not Prabhupada say. That's why Sanatana Goswami went. One day he didn't get anything. He was cried. He just hitting the head with the different trees and said, "Oh my fate, why you bring the deities to my life?" And today didn't get any lumps. One of the old mother, he said, "Baba, why you are crying?" He said, "Do you know my mother? I have one deities. Radha Madan was so tiny, so little. I didn't get any lumps today. No chapati, no eat. So, oh, for my Lala, Baba, I have some raw wheat. You can take this." He said, "I have no any good kitchen, stove, and no roller machine that I can just to make a good chapati." He said, "One thing you do. Put it some Jamuna water and put some sugar and mix it and give it like a Robinson Bala." He said, "What you are saying?" He said, "My Lala knew that what is devotee want to be." Sanatana Goswami see that Brajavashi mother devotion. He brought it, take the torn cloth and took that raw wheat, tied up and brought it. And he is only to think about why you come to my life. Why you come to my life? Please, I'm tomorrow go back to that Purushottam Chaube's house. I'll give it back to you. Because I can't serve you properly. I can't serve you properly. Sanatana Goswami came night time. Take a broken pot. Take this wheat. And he was crying. Putting some water from Yamuna. And his tears is falling continuously into that wheat. Squeezing and make a dough. Some balls. Burning in the fire. And offered to the Madan Mohan. After the offering, Sanatana Goswami was rolling and cry, "Why are you coming, Prabhu? You are a Lakshmi Pati. So nice, delicious food they are offering to you every day, but I am giving some burning ball. Why you come?" Suddenly Lord appeared. Sanatan, Prabhu, you? Why? Night time. I'm so hungry, beta. Don't ask me too much question. You are hungry still. Now it is midnight. Still you are hungry. Madan Mohan smile and say, "Bhaktere grihe mui mege mege khai, abhaktere grihe mui phire na takai." Those who are my devotees, pure devotees, those who love me with the love and devotion, I chose to go and beg and taking some lambs and eat. But those who are not a devotion, not a love, no chanting, even they give me the opulence food, I even not to look up my eyes to there. Sanatana, you forgot in Mahabharata? Duryodhana 56 items of bhoga made it for me and waiting for me. I didn't go to the Duryodhana's house. I went to the house of Vidura's wife. Vidura's wife gave me the skin of banana. And that banana I was chewing. I am that Krishna. That Purushottam Chobe maybe give me opulence food, but there is no tears water. But you are giving me with the full of love tears water. Then Prabhu, I offered already. Why you not to accept it? Sanatana, I am not a cruel father. I also saw that my son also didn't eat whole day. That's why I'm waiting. that you are resting a little bit, take some rest. Now wake up, Baba, because early in the morning will come, then I cannot interact with you. Please wake up and give it to me. He said, now you can eat. No, I don't eat like this. Where there is a love, there is I become a Jagannath. Can you understand my word? Where there is a love, that the Lord becomes Jagannath. That means He just to put it everything inside. You with your own hand to feed me. Prabhu, you give me such kind of permission. Yes, Sanatana. That hand, only you are chanting and chanting and chanting. So that hand is not a hand, it is a divine hand. Please, with your that chanting hand, put me some burning that bread ball I want to eat. Sanatana Goswami feeding to Madan Mohan feeding to Sanatana. Looks like father and son is interact each other. Both are tears and crying. Suddenly, Madan Mohan trick you a smile and said, Sanatana, can I say something? Yes, bro. It's totally that tasteless. If you little bit put some salt, it will become so tasty and delicious. This is the teachings for us. If any time you are criticizing someone, food or anything, don't roughly say. Say in a polite way. Oh, Mataji, your prasadam is so nice. Such a delicious. Paneer sabji is so fantastic. In my life I never eat. But you little bit put it sambar masala less. It has become so delicious. When I was just giving the teacher's training course, they are teaching me, when you give the class or criticizing somebody, criticizing even like a madhuram. Madhuram. This is the teachings for us. Somebody's maybe temple prasad, you can say something, Sitaram. Prabhu, today Sunday feast was very nice, very delicious, everything was nice. Really my child and my family, everybody is. Little bit you are telling to that cook person, little bit make it less spicy. That will be nice. But if you are directly going, Sitaram Prabhu, what type of prasad is today? It's too much chili, too much oily, too much spices. Children not to can eat it like this. It will be making problem, people. Please to try to change it. Otherwise, people will not to come to the temple. We will say Hare Krishna Rama. People will say cooking something bad food, and Prabhu will hire. But if you are say first like way, then Prabhu understand this is a devotee. This is a devotee. I remember my Guru Maharaj, his Alanya Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, when he was traveling in Bangladesh, I went to with her. It's one of the family house, we had stayed together. Maharaj also there. Mataji, Guru Maharaj liked to eat the lemon rice. And Mataji excited to cook some lemon rice for him. Mataji cooked such a nice lemon rice. But it was so sour. Even Purushottam Maharaj also together. When Mataji started to giving Guru Maharaj, Purushottam Maharaj first one bite to eat, he said, Mataji, don't give me more. But Guru Maharaj said, give me more, give me more. And I was thinking, Purushottam Maharaj, why didn't eat? Maybe something is wrong. But Guru Maharaj didn't say anything. After finish, he said, Guru Maharaj, she said, Guru Maharaj, it was nice. He said, all the fooding item, your lemon rice was the best. It was very best. I never ever eat such kind of lemon rice in my life. Mataji was so pleased. Purushottam Maharaj went to the room and said, Guru Maharaj, how do you eat? It was so sour. I said, leave it. She cooked for me with love and devotion. She wanted to satisfy. For her satisfaction, 5 minutes I can tolerate. That's sour. It will give me the lifetime pleasure. She will think, my Guru Maharaj, I make it. Such nice the lemon rice. She was very happy. Whole life this sentence she will just to remember it. Which day Guru Maharaj is living that pure obeisance. Kurma said, Beta, your lemon rice was so nice. I never can forget it. But my daughter, little bit giving less lemon, then it will be more delicious. See some extraordinary person how to teach it. Criticizing, but in a sweet way. Sweet way. That's why Krishna can directly say, hey Sanatana, why you are making this food? Nothing is parting ball, is no taste. Because you know, Sanatana with the heart, love and devotion, with the tears eyes to make this chapati burning ball. That's why I said, little bit you are putting some salt, it has become very tasty. Sanatana smiled and said, now you have started your tricky mode. Today you are asking salt, tomorrow you are asking the Australian butter, then you are asking some Australian nuts, these, that, then Mataji's hand, all the beautiful gopis' hand, puri, these, rabri. Said, no. Said, Prabhu, you are already gave me so many seva, then I will make these things or just to prepare other things. So, okay. I pull my ear. I don't need anything. You do your as it is. You do your as it is. So this is the teachings that which mood we can keep in the Vrindavan. Question is how to keep in the mood. We have to totally surrender. Keep and focus on the mind of Krishna. Then you can see the Vrindavan. That's why Prabhupada said, Vrindavan is not a piece of land. Not 84 crores of Vrindavan. Vrindavan is the state of consciousness. State of consciousness. So many devotees are coming in Australia. They become just to change, become mundane. But look at our Sitaram Prabhu. His consciousness totally to Guru Krishna. That's why still he is in same position. Serving mode. So such life. We are every devotees. To be keep such kind of mood. We never leave it in Vrindavan. We are always in Vrindavan. Always in Vrindavan. That's why Vrindavan means to sacrificial mode. Sacrificial mode. One old Mataji went to Vrindavan. She stayed in Radhakund, our Gurma's disciple. She went, her family don't like it. And she reached in the Radhakund, she threw her mobile. I said, Mataji, why throw it? I said, Prabhu, this is the problem. Because now I am coming, now my son will call. Mummy, where are you? Because wife cannot to cook, na. Mother is a maid servant, na. There's so many time ringing. That's why this is the problem. Throw it. Only phone call is Krishna and me. No other phone calls. So this is the teaching, so we can keep it. Then we can reach in the Vrindavan. Shall I go in more? Stop it. I think so. Everybody is to ready for prasadam or something, other programs. Stop it here. Anybody has some question or comments? Everybody like it? Maybe answer something gossipy. Really like it? Now you understand how to go to Vrindavan? Not for gopi dress. Not for sari. Maybe 1 or 2 piece on the last day for 1 hour. Not in whole hours for 1 day. Okay. So keep it in mind. And Prabhuji's also. No silk and dhoti. We spy this red color or blue color with the blue color, the border with the t-shirt, kurta will be same color. Don't spend the time for coloring. If you are wanted to be coloring in Vrindavan, with the love and devotion to color, paint it with your heart in Vrindavan, with the Radhe Radhe, not for others. Understand? Everybody really to like it, the class? So anybody has any question, comments? Then I'll be like it, that anybody has any question. Yes, please to microphone to pass on. Or any comments, 1 or 2 person can say. Yes.
I've heard, and this may be right or wrong, I'm not sure, but is there any relation about asking Lord Shiva for permission to enter Vrindavan? Is there anything?
Yes, not only Shiva. Actually, Shiva permission means that Krishna is to giving the ideology. If you want to go to Dham, you need the Vaishnava's blessing. How can you approach to Shiva? Shiva's representative our gurus. Even if you read in some scriptures, there is a saying, if you enter in Vrindavan, you need the permission of Radharani. So, finally coming to the same position, you need to Guru to Prabhupada, Prabhupada to Acharyas, Goswamis, Shivji, Radharani, then finally. The same. Starting point is Guru or senior Vaishnava. Understand? If you want to go, you first ask to, because you are related to this temple, you ask to Sitaram Prabhu, Prabhu, I want to go. Really you think about I am perfect? No, go to there. Really you think about I am mood is like that? Just like I am coming to here. I am 2-3 times I am asking to Nitai Prem Prabhu, Leelashwari Mataji, even Joy Radha. Joy Radha, do you think about I can say something there? Really I am okay? Everything? Oh Prabhu, yes you can. This is like, it is a one type of mood of helplessness. Help me. There is one pastimes when Krishna left in Vrindavan, went to Dwarka. Lolita Vishaka every time said, Radhe, your condition is so terrible. Please let's go to one time, go to Dwarka and meet with the Krishna. I said, how can I do? Krishna has no permission. Krishna just leaving the Vrindavan said to me one word. Today I will go, tomorrow I will come. If I reach in Dwarka, I will standing in front of the Krishna. Krishna will ask, you can't tolerate it for 2-3 days. Without my permission you come. What I will give the answer? That's why I don't go. I don't go. That's why we need a permission. There is one song that Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugalokeshi Aggayo Koribo Seva Charanaro Bendo. There is one line is there. Aggayo Koribo Seva. So whatever you do, if you are take the permission to the senior devotees, because maybe you cannot to directly speak to Guru Maharaj, then your representative is Guru Maharaj, Sitaram Prabhu or any senior, those who are counselor here, you can speak, then by their permission you can go. Then it is very easily you can go. Then Krishna see is a humble man. Humble man. So without permission you cannot to do anything. Just like a Radharani did like this. Understand? Anybody? Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Wonderful lecture. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Next, a request for you.
Yes.
Next time, can you make it a little longer, please?
Okay. Actually, last 2 times I gave the seminar for America in my June class. All the devotees said, those who are organizer, he said, Prabhu, please to give 1 hour because yes, people are so busy. I said, I don't know. I am like a Ganges. When he start flowing is wherever going. I don't know. So please don't say like this. Those who don't want, they can go. But I will flowing is going on. When Radharani will say stop, there I will stop. Then I started the first day. The first day I was speaking in 4 hours. And still that Prabhu said, I said, shall I stop it? No, Prabhu, continue. I said, no problem. Today stop it, then tomorrow I will say something. No problem. Maybe Punna Prabhu said another day also, Sunday feast I will be, maybe Sitaram Prabhu will give me the permission or allow me. Then I will speak about he said that Mayapur or whatever I will see. Speak about glories of Mayapur or Gauranga Mahaprabhu or Vrindavan, maybe I will say. Okay? Anything else? Any Matajis? Any questions? Yes.
Prabhu, we said we must develop humble mood. So how can we develop humble mood?
Yes. Good question. How can you develop the humble consciousness, humble mood? If you read in the whole scriptures, you can't get the answer. Only one answer you can get it. All the things you can achieve by reading, hearing, this and that. But humbleness is coming only by the humble devotees association. You can say, Prabhu, any example? Example is Raghunath Das Goswami. All the Goswamis, they are also humble. But Raghunath Das Goswami is the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the best humble example. Acharya said, how Raghunath Das Goswami is so humble? Because from the childhood, he got the association of Haridas Thakur. That's why if you need the humbleness, only by reading this and that, for a temporary time you can keep it. But if you are associating with the humble devotees, always you are become humble. Such like I am giving an example, Mataji. Maybe in your temple, you are in a group of a garland group. You saw one Mataji every day wasted some flowers, putting the needles here and there and wasted so many flowers. But the committee's main core committee chief is Sitaram Prabhu. You saw Sitaram Prabhu any day didn't say to anything to Mataji. But you are sometime raised, you think about, I should say today something. What are you thinking? Sitaram Prabhu is senior devotee, he didn't say, how can I say something? Now you understand how humbleness has come, then you try to suppress yourself. Slowly you are doing suppress, then you want to understand. Sitaram Prabhu is giving the chance. Giving the chance. At least he is doing them some seva. Seva when he is doing, seva is purifying him, our heart. So if you want to some humbleness, you need the humble devotees association. You reading, whatever you can do, maybe temporarily come to your life. But if you wanted to permanently, such like humbleness, I am giving an example. Now we are maybe feasting, Sunday feast. You are sitting and you are saying, maybe next to you, you wanted to put in your some relatives or your child, maybe another Mataji seat. You are thinking, Mataji, I put my bag, still she was just to put aside and sit my... Next you saw the Leelashwari Mataji also sit. She also put one bag for her child. But there is another Mataji sat. She didn't say anything. That time what you will do? Keep quiet. Because she is tolerating. How can I not to tolerate? If I say something, then all the assembly will see how I am ravish. Beside me, Leelashwari is so humble. So like this way you can learn. Understand? Humbleness is not, but you are reading humbleness. So many books, so many Chaitanya Charitamrita, Gita, this, that. I know humbleness. But situation, how much you humble, that will tell in your situation. Situation only can control your humbleness. Just like few minutes before you are raised, but you can't say, next to your Leelashwari Mataji's attitude make you humble. Make you humble. Such like I am saying something, just smiling. Maybe here is somebody is not interested to hearing. Oh, is a exceeded at time. Still this person is speaking, not stopping. Where am I? But he can't also stand up and go outside. He's thinking maybe Sitaram Prabhu will see. and he will asking in outside, what happened, Prabhu? Prabhuji is giving class, you don't go. Why you went to outside? That's why he somehow rather to suppress and sit. Oh, Krishna, Gaurnitai. Few minutes before he said Hare Krishna. But when telling the last Hare Krishna, everybody said, oh, that blue shirt Prabhu said, Prabhu, don't control the time. This person maybe, he has no family maybe. No family, maybe brahmachari. If like my wife, or like my children, then understand that how much long time can hear the class. Krishna, Gaunitai, giving me like a wife, like my wife to his life. So such like somebody can tolerate. So by the association you can creating the tolerance. Understand, Mataji? Anything? So many our young gopis, anybody can ask any question? Huh? Would you like to ask any question?
Radhika, come on.
Radhika went yesterday, she met with me. Would you like to ask any question? I want to hear from the new generation. They are old. Huh? Would you like to ask any question? Or any finding my faults? Oh Prabhu, you are so much smiling. Oh Prabhu, you are speaking too much. We are hungry, we want to eat the paneer sabji.
We have questions.
Yes, Mataji, please.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the class. I just have a curiosity. What's the holy festival during in the Vrindavan Dham?
Actually, according to the scriptures say, 365 days is the holy festival in Vrindavan. Because Krishna's name is Nityo, Navo, Ghana, Samo, Sundar. Nitya means the eternal. So that's what Prabhupada in one class saying. In our India, we are following the one day is called in the Republic Day. Just few days, 26 was Republic Day, some Independence Day. Prabhupada said that Krishna consciousness life is the every day is the Independence Day. If you're chanting every day, if you're taking prasad every day, if you come to temple every day, if you read Prabhupada books every day, then your every day is the Independence Day. You understand? That's why Vrindavan you can't say the particularly who is the greatest or best. Vrindavan every day is the festivity. Every day is the festivity. But most of the time, in general word you can say, the Kartik time lot of devotees are going. But Kartik time actually people are going according to my philosophy because that time weather is good. That's why people are going. Otherwise if you are just like now in Vrindavan, starting the Holi, but it's so hot. If it is Holi is like a winter season, then people also Australia from to go to there. Maybe not going for Holi, but maybe going for shopping. You understand? That's why if you are in Krishna consciousness, you will feel every day is the holy day. Understand? Holy is not a particular time. Holy is always. You understand? Holy is not depend on the time, place and situation. Holy depend on your consciousness. Holy depend on your consciousness. If you feel, I'm sitting here, I'm feeling so holy, all the good devotees, they are smiling, then you are feeling holy. But if you are feeling so untidy, Prabhu is not to stop the class, I have to go some appointment, this and that, you are unholy. So depend on your, I have some maybe, don't mind it. Maybe today Sunday my boyfriend is waiting, maybe I am just to take prasad and going there. This Prabhu is not stopping. Hare Krishna telling one time is still going on. What is this? Other Prabhuji's, Mataji's giving class, Hare Krishna means finish. But still his Hare Krishna means, maybe after that saying Hare Ram. After that saying Hare Krishna. Again Hare Ram. Maybe 16 word, he's 16 time again maybe saying something. You understand? हंसो तो बाबा क्या करेंगे दुनिया में whole world is distress and sufferings and this and that. How many days we are staying in this world? जितना दिन जिंदगी रहे तो उतना दिन हंसना ही चाहिए. Come to the Krishna. Prabhupada said, if you come to Krishna consciousness and you are feeling some distress and worries and this, that means you are not a Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means you will think he know everything. Just like in Ram, if you read in Mahabharata, when Vishnudev took a vow, tomorrow I'll kill the 5 brothers. Krishna heard the news. Immediately midnight he went to the tent. Arjun, wake up! What happened? I'm sleeping, I'm so tired. What happened? Do you know? Vishnu took a vow, tomorrow they will kill him. No problem. Tomorrow the first newspaper coming to the Krishna Bhakta Panchapandav will die tomorrow. first name come to your name. So now you thinking I'm going to rest, tomorrow I will fight it. Krishna is thinking, my God, now I have to finding some way. How can I save my devotees? Arjuna is sleeping whole night, Krishna didn't sleep. So we are all foolish. We coming to the temple, we are coming to the Prabhupada association, still we are thinking, we giving all kinds of problem to the Prabhupada hand. We are just dancing, feasting, kirtan, holy katha. Nothing else. All Prabhupada knows. He knows everything. But you want to be, you make it heavy yourself. Who can do it anything? Understand? Yes. Any other question? Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Any ladies? No, Prabhuji.
Wonderful, Prabhu. Thank you very much. So if you go to Vrindavan, there's so many temples, 5,000 temples, and of course we cannot see all the temples.
But our modern days Maharajas have said, now you cannot to say 5,000, now it is maybe 10,000. That is maybe long time before. But our main problem is that one time whatever people are saying that the whole life is telling 5,000, 5,000. Now it is more, at least maybe not 5,000. One temple to starting now, that is our ISKCON temple. That is not in including the 5,000. That's why we have to say 5,001 temple. At least one temple we have to including there, the 5,001 temple. Then people will ask, how can you say 5,001 temple? Because Goswami's time no ISKCON temple, that's why ISKCON temple coming to the new. That's why we have to say 5,001 temple.
But obviously we go there, we don't need to visit all the temples. So what is the main focus? What temple should we focus on? What? I mean, you gave us a mood, but should we visit temple or just mainly visit Krishna Bhavan should be enough?
Prabhupada said that you go to Vrindavan, not too much running. Go to few place, be concentrate on the hearing. That's why Narottam Das Thakur said, Tirtho Jatra Pandasram Jadina Sadhu Sangha hoy. Your holy Jatra is totally going to the distress or problematic or failure. If you not to hearing the holy pastimes, the understanding of the every each and place, then you are just as a visitor you went. You always to understand, I not go to Vrindavan for visiting. I went to Vrindavan for serving. Prabhupada always said, we are not a Vrindavan visitors. We are a Vrindavan server. So serving means when you go to Vrindavan, you more giving the time for hearing and chanting. I don't say that you don't go to the Goswami's temple. I don't say you don't go to the Barsana. You don't go to the Nandagaon. You must be go. But same time you have to learn the significance of this temple. Significant or the teachings of this place. Then your Vrindavan Jatra will be lifelong in your heart. Otherwise you are going tiring. Morning 6 o'clock you take a car. Up to evening 6 o'clock you are coming. Oh, I'm so tired. Next morning no Mangalarti, nothing. Oh, after coming back your wife asking, what you saw? Nothing. Sundar Nityananda Prabhu, one devotee recommended Sitaram Prabhu. He whole day take. This and that I forgot it. Monkey take my glass. Robert take my glass, shoes. I can't remember anything. Better you go some places, you take some, maybe you make a slot. This year I'll go, maybe this year I will go to Nandagaon, Barsana, Govardhan and Krishna Balaram temple. Next year I'll go to Gokul, Mathura, then go to Bhandirban, Belban and 2 other temples. Like this. It is something I'm giving an example. So many delicious items you made it. Just like our today's Sunday feast. But someone is so oily, so chilly, so spicy, then you will go to the Sitaram Prabhu and say, Prabhu, not make it 10, 20 items. Better you make it 2 items, very delicious, then people can eat properly. So it is like that. Don't go so many things. But go to few place, few things, but make it sweeter. Understand? So it is depend on your time and depend on your health condition. Understand? Anything else? Anybody? Anything else? Yes. Yes, Radhika. What can I give you answer? You are a Radhika, your Krishna can give you answer. I am his servant. Tell me.
So I have one question. Like when around like Sanatana Goswami was in Vrindavan, like why did like people in general not go there? Just
Sorry again, please. Sorry, pardon me.
so why did people just go there in general, instead of just going to Vrindavan to die? Like why did they go more often if it's a holy place?
She's saying when Sanatana Goswami was there, why did not people go there more often rather than just to die? Like they go now, why didn't they go at that time?
During that time, no MBT and no Ganga Prasad. Get the answer? No MBT restaurant. Oh, pizza. No pizza. That's why people didn't go to the offering. Happy with my answer?
Can everyone please shout, chant 3 times Haribol loudly for Prabhu. Welcome Prabhu to Perth. So Prabhu is here for 2 weeks. So we will have few programs with Prabhu. So keep out for the emails, watch out for the emails. We'll be putting on the announcement group as well. This week there is Nityananda the coming week on the 3rd of February. So there's going to be festival at the temple. But just to set the mood of entering into Nityananda, there's going to be a special class on Thursday night, Adivas, by Prabhu. For 1 hour, 1.5 hour like that. We'll see how we go, because obviously there will be Mataji's doing decoration at the same time as well. So just to get into the mood of Nityananda, we'll have one class on Thursday night. So we'll put a message out for that. Friday, there will be Nityananda. Next Sunday, which is the 5th of February, there's going to be another program. So today, the topic was
Mood of Vrindavan.
Glories of Vrindavan. What mood, how we enter there. So next week, next Sunday, the topic will be the glories of Navadvip Dham, Mayapur Dham. So that will be next Sunday's topic. Apart from that, we'll be doing like a 2-3 day seminar during the week. We'll let you know the topic at the temple. So 2 nights, 3 nights. We're still finalizing the topic. It maybe we'll go deep into the pastimes of Vrindavan, different places of Vrindavan. But as we finalize it, we'll let you know what the topic is and the dates. So this is the upcoming days and topics. So please watch out for the emails. Keep those days reserved to come and hear from Prabhu. Prabhu lives in Vrindavan. He travels all over India and takes lots of devotees with him to Jagannath Puri, Navadvip Dham, obviously Vrindavan Dham where he resides. He takes everyone there, even to south as well. There are different places Prabhu takes for Dham Yatras. So while Prabhu is here, we'll hear from a Dhamvasi about the Dham while here in Vrindavan. So we'll try to make this place Vrindavan by having a Brajvasi talking about Dham. So thank you so much, Prabhu, for coming to Perth, and thank you to Nitai Prem Prabhu for organizing Prabhu's visit to Perth. We really appreciate that.
Main name is Sitaram Prabhu.
And obviously without Sitaram Prabhu's support, we can't.
Without his letter, I cannot to come. So he is the main leader.
Yes, so now I request everyone to please get up. If someone can take the mats, put it on the side. Please come forward.
So thank you so much to everybody to tolerating me. If I did some mistakes in my word or any way to hurting your sweetheart, so please to pardon me. Thank you so much. To next class we will meet you again. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. जय पतित पावन गौर निताई की गौर प्रवनंदे
सुंदर नित्यानंद प्रभु की